What's going on, beautiful people? Hope everyone is well. Um, I want to touch on this topic of brothers saying someone is challenging their manhood. And I think too often that the perception is negative. The perception of what's being said to them or done to them that makes them say someone is challenging their manhood is wrong. I think their perception is wrong oftentimes. I'm guilty of it too. But I've really had time to sit with it and think about what I'm saying in terms of what was said to me or done to me or not said or done to me, either way you look at it. Perception is a big deal in most communications. So when someone says or feels their manhood is being challenged, that's a negative connotation. The idea is that someone is bucking up against you some kind of way. And what I find with a lot of us who use that phrase in that way or accept it in that way all the time, there's a insecurity in yourself that you haven't addressed. And this is not to put anyone down, but if you look at it as such a negative, then maybe there's something wrong with the way you're perceiving it, and the way you're perceiving it is wrong because you're not really in a secure place about something or some things. It's possible. Like I said, I've been there before. I know. Maybe what was really happening is not that your manhood was being challenged, is that someone was challenging you to be a man. Totally different concept, totally different perception. And I know a lot of you, if you listen to it the first time, you went, wait a minute, that's the same thing. It's not. Challenging your manhood, that's a negative approach. That's a negative vibe. But challenging you to be a man, that should be one of the most well received challenges that any male can get. And here's why I say that. Someone who challenges you to be a man, again, this is my perception, has the confidence in you, has the understanding that you can do better, you can be better, you have the ability to evolve, to grow. They believe in your potential. It's an encouragement. And I think too often we hear it in a way that makes us say, yo, you challenging my manhood. One of the things that I found is when you ask many men, well, explain to me what manhood is. Super limited in what they're able to give you back in response to that question. And I think the basis of manhood is character. That's the basis of manhood, your character, your value system, your morals. I don't think that anyone that puts a challenge to you is necessarily challenging those things about you. Perspective, intent, interpretation, those are the big three when it comes to communication. Some people ask me why when I talk slower when I'm explaining something to someone as opposed to when I'm in just general conversation. I do that because I learned many years ago that people hear what they want to hear. So I made it my business to say it so that you hear it the way I wanted you to hear it. I think another lack that happens when the first thought is someone's coming at you negatively, challenging your manhood, is I find that there's a lack of critical thinking. There's a lack of emotional intelligence. Therefore, that person who's already got some insecurities feel triggered by anything that wears the label of challenge, so they don't perceive it any other way. If you're secure in yourself, if you're able to manage your emotions, if you use the system of critical thinking, you take a challenge as a positive. I do. I take it as, okay, so you think I can do that? Let me show you I can do that. Or you don't think I can do that? Let me show you I can do that. It's okay that you don't think so. You don't know me in that capacity. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to do my best to do my best. And I bet you if we take that approach more often, things turn out a lot better. Relationships turn out a lot smoother. Life gets easier. I just wanted to share that with you all. And hopefully I get some feedback on this one, because I think it's an important topic. And I will be bringing this to my men's group. Peace and blessings.
Yo, some people say that I'm magnificent. Not because I'm the best, because I'm different. I'm not you. One hit wonder. This is true.